Hey y'all, it's your coach, Queen, your favorite coach, the founder of Be Healthy, Happy, and Holistic. And I want to talk to you really quick. For many of you who've been following my page, the Coaching Queen page on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, I've been talking about grief and what it looks like and how to process and work through. And I've really been encouraging women not to suppress because it could easily happen. It can easily happen where you want to suppress your feelings. Because even as a life coach and a licensed therapist for 13 years, I have experienced moments of suppressing because I just need to get through the day. I've had moments and times of pushing back a thought or moving this over here, or pushing certain things down because, just the thought of the experience of losing someone I loved was too painful to feel or dwell on in the moment. And it's okay. You're going to have those times of where in that moment you cannot feel and deal with the painful experience, right? Like maybe you're in the middle of a work day or you're doing something really important and a flashback just shows up out of nowhere, right? That's your body, your mind, your memory, your body grieves, your emotions are speaking to you. And you have those moments and it's okay to push it aside, but I don't want you to push it down. Okay. Pushing it down is suppressing that feeling to not deal with it ever or at all. I want you just to push it aside. Okay. We're going to deal with it. When you push something aside, you're very well aware that you're going to feel your feeling and you're okay with feeling that feeling. But right now in this moment, you just can't. And that's okay because life keeps going, baby. So you push it aside, but whenever you push something aside, it's usually still right there and you can reach it, you can grab it, you can deal with it. The difference between then suppressing is you pushing it down deep and avoiding it altogether. And I don't want you to do that because there is no avoiding. Okay? There is no avoiding. There's all kinds of loss that you can grieve. And I'm going to talk about that in another video. But many of you know I've been experiencing certain thoughts and feelings about two loved ones I recently lost. And then 2 years ago, someone who I was deeply in love with, who I lost tragically as well. And that was my first time ever experiencing death ever in my life. And so it's a bisssshh, okay? Like I said in my other video, it's a bisssshh. But you have to process and work through it. Put it aside so that you can touch at it and grab it later and, work on it. But don't push it down. Push it aside, but don't push it down. Because it's kind of like, a bed spring. Like sometimes them things just pop out of nowhere and you have no control over it. And it may hit you in the back. It may hit you in the side or in an uncomfortable place. And it could affect you. It could affect your body. It can affect your pattern. And so you want to do what? Push it aside, but don't push it down. Different ways in which if you did push it down or suppress and not heal and deal. Another thing is, listen, I've heard of women having mental breakdowns, people having to come off the job and they at first don't know what is happening to them, having panic attacks, having serious mental issues and serious health issues. And 10 years later, because they had to see a therapist, the therapist, I helped them identify what's going on. So you don't want that to happen. Okay, I know you think you're super strong. I know you think you're super independent. I know you've been through some things and you suppress those things too. But how much do you think you can push down and nothing pop up? How long do you think you could push back that memory far back, or far down, and it not at some point come creeping up, popping up in unexpected places and at unexpected times? So what we're not going to do is suppress any longer. We'll push it aside for a moment, do what we need to do, and then we're going to designate time to where we can work through those emotions and heal our hearts. All right, sister girl. Listen, if you've experienced loss recently, especially the loss of a loved one, make sure you comment below. I want you to put how many years it's been. I want you to put, maybe it's been months, maybe it's been days, maybe it's been weeks. However you're tracking how long it's been, I want you to put that down. And I want you, if it's a person, say their name. Say their name. Say their name, type their name, because they're never forgotten. Say their name, type their name, put the how long it's been, because no matter how long ago you lost that person,